What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome back to Pink Together Part 3 of Part 6. Today, we are going to reach level 180, yet another leveling episode. In this episode, I'm going to be covering the rest of the Pink Bean skills, ones at level 155, 165, and 175, and trying some outside maps that I haven't really been familiar with before. At least not on normal servers. At 160, or 165, I'm going to try to go to a map that I've never trained at before. I have this map listed in my training guide. You'll see what it is later in the episode, unless you just skip through, which is fine. Feel free. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I can't wait to try it. But I feel like I'm personally too weak. These guys have a shit ton of health, and I'm just not ready for that big commitment just yet. So for now, well, we are going to train with the lack of Star Force, since we don't have 80 Star Force just yet. We're gonna train at a map that will help us with that, but it won't really get us to there, maybe not anytime soon, of course. Will be Mantis at Colossus, Stone Colossus, which is a new theme dungeon unlocked at level 150. I'm pretty sure, yep, it was supposed to take you to Leafree. So in order to get the Stone Colossus, we are going to talk to Chief Tsutamo. Accept this quest here, click on him again. We go, and then I think this quest is the one that will transport you over to Okay. Transporting you over to Stone Colossus. There we go. That's it. So now we don't have to talk to anybody or do anything else. I'm not really too big of a fan of that. And as we all know, in the last episode, I had lost all my spell traces. I only have 166. The main goal now for spell tracing is to spell trace a hat and an overall, and then Star Forces in 6 stars, and then transfer it to the Empress. And then after we do that, we could probably do this cape, or maybe we probably should do this cape first. If you really want to go for 80 Star Force, that'd probably be the better idea. That's gonna cost about 1,050 1,050 spell traces, I believe. That shouldn't be too hard to get, as long as I get lucky with Polo Portals. But for the time being, we're going to be training at this map. Now, I know this is a very recommended map for Reboot, but this is not Reboot. So we're going to go ahead and just see how much EXP they give here. About 12k. Pretty much the same as the, the Kerning Tower mobs, but this map spawn is a lot better. It feels a lot better, and I just think overall we'll have a much better time being here instead. So without further ado, time to commence the leveling / farming session. I'm not really trying to get too many levels here. I'm just trying to be in a map where I can kill mobs very well to be able to, actually get some meso and to get some spell traces to be able to scroll and Star Force my gear up to 80 stars. Also wanted to give the quick reminder about Monster Collection. I kind of remembered that midway through training. I just got some spell traces from that, and then we'll see what. No, I only got lattes, so not the trait that I want, because this only levels up empathy. I either want a sanitizer or cologne. That's what this is right here. I got that from the Monster Park box, but this is the bad cologne, which only gives 5 charm per use. So right now my traits, ambition is 6 out of 10. Diligence is, if I can read that, that is 3 out of 10, and charm is also 6 out of 10. So diligence is definitely the hardest one to level up. Right now we're just gonna stick with Monster Collection, but if that's not good enough right now, we will find other ways to level up our diligence. At this time, I figure since we are on a manhunt for gear, we should fight some bosses. At the very least, bosses that we can't fight right now would be Zakum and Horntail, both normal mode. Considering I am 156 now, I should be able to take out normal mode Horntail, but I'm not necessarily all too sure about that. Plus, I'd probably have to pop the power elixir as well. once I'm fighting the actual body, because Horntail can be a bit of a bitch. At the same time, I can use the legendary hero potion, which gives me 30 attack for 2 hours, and then maybe this right after. My stats aren't really, you know, the greatest. I got like 1.5k, almost 1.6k, 156. That's not really all too good, especially since, you know, I kind of fucked up here with the weapon. But hey, 20 boss is 20 boss. It'll work out. Seems like in this case, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to normal Zakum and actually walk there. Since Maple Guide right now isn't cutting it. Not Maple Guide, but boss queue, but seems like I got a queue on my way there, so that's good. I guess I'll go ahead and fight him now. I'm level 156, yet I still love to kill the arms for the EXP that it gives. I should be way ahead. Fuck. God damn it. Damn it. No eye accessory. Not eye. No face accessory. That's not good. I'm not gonna loot these Zakum weapons. I'll just go ahead and loot the helmet. I know I don't have my pet on right now, but I guess it's for the better when it comes to Zakum. I'll whip it out for Horntail. Yeah, I'll do it right now. Plus, equip the hat, get that charm. Open up my other pink bean, feed him, and then we'll go ahead and get out and head our asses back to Horntail. I feel like a fool for not necessarily using any drop rate items or familiars or anything. Maybe I should farm for those, but hey. I'm just winging it the way it is. At least normal Horntail gives decent EXP. We'll go ahead and see how much EXP we'll get from the entire boss fight here in a bit. So we go ahead and talk to the statue, and then once again, we buff up. Got the sleep buff, which is the best one. Also, mini beans. I completely forgot about that. I had relogged. Now, okay, normal mode. Here it goes. So both heads have about 330 million health, which should be easily doable with Pogo. Pogo does about 6 mil. Now, as long as he doesn't use the cancel weapon attack on me, I think we'll be just fine. But it is, okay, so we suffer from some major touch damage. So we gotta keep that in mind. About 5k. That's not really all too great. Alright, he's about to die here. What? Twice in a row? An entire head just took me like 2 minutes. It's not good. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and try something else. And by something else, I mean we're gonna do the exact same thing we've been doing and just pray to RNGs that we don't get another cancel weapon. We'll be fine. We got a good summon though. I lost MP right there. Alright. Good magic. There we go. This is what we need. Also, I've gotta keep using my pots like crazy. I don't want to get hit by that either. So we really gotta keep our eye out on this head. This head's a little different. Make sure we got the whole health regeneration thing as well, and this should be easy. Hopefully. I hope I'm not saying anything too soon. He's almost dead though, so we just gotta hurry up and pray that whatever happens goes well. Health is very low. Go down. There we go. Good. So that only took about a minute, a little less. Now for the entire body, I still haven't really decided how I'm going to do all this. But hey, we'll go ahead and figure something out. I guess now I'll whip out the power elixirs. And then pink beans buff. Man, I better get the pendant from this. I don't want a ring. I already have the ring. I just need the pendant. That's like all priority. But I can really see myself not getting it because of just me not having any sort of drop rate multipliers of sort. But hey, best of luck, I guess. Good heavens, I'm level 156 and I've completely forgot about it. This is a huge damage boost. What? Pink shadow, everybody. Saying it in the middle of Horntail. You summon an additional shadow partner. It lasts for 3 minutes and its cooldown is 60 seconds. Each shadow partner does 15% of your pink bean's original damage. And you can summon up to 3 of them at a time. So 3 of them would be up to 45% of your additional damage. Very, very key. Very important. I don't have it right now. I don't fucking know. But hey, at least I remembered. Seduction is something else. Damn. See, that's that type of shit. Like I was down, right? And he uses seduction He uses it 3 times in a row. You have been seduced, which they was even moving. You have been seduced. What the fuck? I couldn't even have time to heal between either one of them. I was spamming my health potion too. It seems like I already burned out 40 power elixirs, and the boss isn't even halfway dead. God damn it. Better luck tomorrow. We'll go ahead and see how that turns out. If anything, we still need 15 Star Force to 80 stars. We are on a really bad luck streak right now. So right now, I guess, how many spell traces do I have? 880. Maybe I should just wing the earring and the belt. Try to get to 73 stars. Yeah, I guess it's whatever, really. We're just gonna try our best to get these up as much as we possibly can, because 80 Star Force is very, very big priority right now. So hopefully this goes well. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6. Are you serious? I know when you put your fate down to RNG, things don't really go to well. 8, that's a new record. I don't even think I have enough money. I don't even see how much money I have. How much do I have? 1 mil? So 1 attempt? Fucking great. I'm at what? 68 stars right now? About to go down to 67. Ooh. Okay. Maybe that was worth the 11-ish mil. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're at 69 stars. We're 11 stars away. So we just need to get this to something. And then we need to get about 1,050 spell traces, which we have 40 coins, by the way, so we can go ahead and open up Silent Crusade, put that on in, and then go to shop, buy 100 spell traces. There we go. So we're missing 70 spell traces. For now, I'm gonna go back to the Mantis and grind a little bit more, just to get some extra money and just to get some extra spell traces, so I can spell trace the cape, Star Force, get to 80 stars, and then hopefully we'll be going good. So after a little bit of grinding, I finally mustered up the spell traces to spell trace the cape, and I mustered up the Meso, which I have almost nothing right now, to be able to Star Force the cape to 9 stars, as well as Star Force my belt to 8 stars, and my ring being at 10 stars, I'm at 80 Star Force. I can get out of this BS map known as Stone Colossus and take my ass back to Kerning Tower. And at Kerning Tower, I can go to floor 2, map 4, the Star Force map. These guys have about 10 million health, but they give about like 40,000-ish EXP. I just feel like it'd be a lot better for me to go over there than stay here at Stone Colossus. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And when I go over there, I pretty much vowed to stay until about 165 or so. Figure 165 will be a decent level, and then plus I'll be getting some nice damage juice from not only the Star Forcing, but my skills as well, because you know the 1% all stat for every 5 levels on Pink Bean's Maple Warrior skill, and then we have the Shadow Partner skill, which gives me a total of 45% final damage extra. Yeah, I've made some decent improvements to be able to come over here now. Buffing up real quick. Now, I didn't get a nice decent attack buff from that, but that's clearly okay. This is Burning Stage 1, right? Maintenance just happened, so nobody's really into this map yet. That almost one-shotted all the mobs. Kind of close to it though. Not quite, but hey, it's not too bad. And the EXP, like I said, about 40k. So I'm healing a little bit faster than I thought, which is actually good. Plus, I only have 1 shadow up, and I can get 2 more as long as I just get the hell off of cooldown, so I can actually start finessing again. And then Pogo does about like, oh, I just saw a 9 mil crit with that. So, oh, okay. So yeah, we can easily stay here till about 165 or so. Kind of record our rates a little bit, and then after that, we can just simply go to the map that I've been wanting to test out for a while. Ooh, 6 million EXP in less than a minute with almost little effort and 10% burning. You know how much I am up for this? This is actually really nice. A lot better than Mantis. See, this is why you need to get 80 Star Force. You don't really get, you really need to get more than 80. Unless you really want to push for that 140. I don't even think 140 with the little amount of resources that Pink Bean gets is even possible. But hey, I guess if you try to your heart's content, it is. But you know, that is what it is. I'm just here, and I'm gonna stay here till 165, and I'm already at 10 million. That's how you finesse. I got an extra level because I was on a 2x coupon. Anyway, I really hope this map I've been hyping up since the first Pink Bean episode really lives up to the hype. So, where exactly am I going, you may ask? Well, I'm going to the Showa Town hideout. I need to make sure that... Actually... Yeah, hold on. I know exactly the way to get there. Basically, we go over to Kerning City from Kerning Tower. Game is lagging a little bit. Quick move, so we quick move all the way to the boat. Click on yes. After that, talk to Perry, and we go over to Showa Town. Through Perry's like a really recent NPC in GMS. He's a really old NPC overall in the game, kind of like from MapleStory and other servers and whatnot. But it's been recently since I've seen him on GMS. Ever since Showa Town got like this really weird revamp. Anyway, in order to go, no, not in this portal. You have to talk to Compay. You don't go in that middle portal. Anyway, I see MVP buff. I should take advantage of that. I got the MVP. So as I was saying before, you have to talk to Compay and you go to the hideout. Now, entering this portal, you enter a map filled with mobs that have about 20 million health. About that much. There's already a Pink Bean here. I'm about to die. I almost got... Jeez, okay. So, this clearly isn't the map I'm trying to go... Well, maybe it is. Be nice to go ahead and give it a shot. But the map that I was thinking about going to was a map at the very end here. It's going to be this fourth and final map. That was the first one. This is the second one of the hideout. Third map over here. This is where female boss spawns. Not really too interested in fighting her, so try to get away from here. There she is right there. And then last one is this map here. There's these snakes. They have about 20 million health and they give about 75k EXP. They're at level 160, so well 79k in my predicament because you know I'm still in somewhat level range for the required EXP. So that's, you know, pretty good. Although I'm not really too big of a fan of the spawn rate. If anything, if I were to train anywhere in hideout, I'd go back over to that first map. So I'm just gonna test this out. If I don't like it, I'm gonna test out the first map. Then I'll see what's better between the two. So I think I figured out what makes this map really stand out, and it's that goddamn male boss right there. Male boss is able to summon pretty much extra enemies that give about the same EXP, somewhat, and it's making the EXP gain pretty fucking wild. I'm already at 25 mil, and I'm not even 2 minutes in, and I don't even have 2x coupon on, so I could definitely dig this map. Oh yeah, for sure. Even better too, the male bosses just keep coming. They keep on coming, dude. And it's making me lag, and it's just, I feel like I'm hitting a shit ton of enemies, and it somewhat feels like heaven right here. Like, just having so many mobs in one space, I fucking dig it. Watch, 35 mil, hit a few things, 40 mil, already gained 5 mil in an instant like that. This map is actually wild. Okay, seems like we found a nice little decent training spot. I dig it. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything like really special to end off this episode. Um, Not even taking down normal Horntail again. I'm kind of done with that. As far as gear goes and whatnot, even though normal Horntail gives decent EXP, I'm probably not gonna bother with bosses anymore. That's only because, you know, that's not really how I personally like to train. You can still fight bosses if you want to, like Zakum and Horntail and the Hilla for EXP. But personally, that's not the way I like to deal with them. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the last two skills that I got, and I'm going to go ahead and finish off the episode there. So, level 165, go pink beans. This is probably the best skill you can get as a pink bean. It is my personal favorite anyway. You could summon between 7 to 10 of these pink bean summons here that can that do 3 lines of damage every second. Each line does 250% damage plus 3% per level. Wait, 3% per 250 plus level? Yeah, that skill description. I didn't even notice that. Nah, I think what it means is 250% plus 3% per level. And it's hits about 3 times. Number of attacks 1, no, the number of attacks is 3. This entire skill description is glitched. Glad I caught that. That's a 40-second cooldown. They last for about 10 seconds. It's a really good skill though. Definitely my favorite. Next up we have Pink Beans Tutu. Now, when I leveled up a Pink Bean to 200 in KMS, I never really experienced this skill because it was completely bugged out until they fixed it. But by the time they fixed it, I was already done with Pink Bean. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I've been using it quite a bit when I was training at Armory, and it's actually really good. But it's a key down skill. For 5 seconds you use it, and it does 250% damage plus 2% per level. And then the last 5 seconds you use it, it basically does 500% damage plus 4%. I say that because it says doubles final damage when used longer than a specific duration. So 250% becomes 500, and that 2% per level becomes 4% per level. And it hits 3 lines pretty much like an automatic hurricane. Kind of like the rolling skill. This is the 2-2. And then use it for 5 seconds, and it instantly becomes even bigger. Like that. So that does double the damage of what was previously shown. And yeah, that's about it. Next episode, I will be getting this class to 200. But just because I get it to 200 does not mean it's going to be done. There's still missions that I have to complete. Hence why there's going to be 6 episodes of this series. And yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, that is if you want to. I'll be bringing back some more great content to you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Alright, just to put things into a different perspective here, if you notice the title change, you know, from 6 parts to 3 parts, that means that I am done. I don't want to play on Bera at the very least with this class anymore. I just can't tolerate it. I was pretty much over here in the middle of this map. I had a skill rune, cooldown rune where it makes your skills 5 seconds long. So I'm saving my skills in the middle, right? My health is going down a little bit. I'm over here smacking the shit out of my potion button, which actually apparently works right now, but it wasn't working at the time, and I would not heal, and I was just taking damage, and I would just end up dying. I died, lost 10%, lost a coupon, and the best part is, this is probably the 3rd or 4th time that this has happened throughout leveling the pink bean in such a short amount of time. I wasn't gonna rant about this yet, because yesterday I planned on doing it, but I realized that there was a maintenance. But after the maintenance, I really had hopes that something would change, but unfortunately it didn't. So I'm gonna have to end it off here because I'm not really enjoying the process of leveling pink bean, and to be quite frank with you guys, I'm not really enjoying the current funding guide episodes I'm dishing out with pink bean at the moment. I will come back with it once the servers are maybe better. We'll see if they'll try to pull off anything in the ARC update on June 20th. I'll log in and give it a shot, even though that'd be the time where they would be really shit because a lot of people will be on and playing. But hey, you know, it's whatever, right? I still gotta continue the series, you know, at a certain time. No promises on when it'll be back though. And next up, yeah, I just not really enjoying Pink Bean or making videos, so I want to move over to like making content that I want to make, especially for ARC. I have not made a jack shit right now because of Pink Bean. I really need to get straight to it. So I'm going to show you guys the missions that are left over and what you need to do for them if you are following the series. And I'll go ahead and just hover over. So this one here, reach level 200. This one's self-explanatory. Just grind to level 200. With barrel lag right now, I just cannot tolerate it, especially with the rates kind of being pretty bad, and then me dying and then just dropping even more. So I just figured I'd say fuck it. Not really trying to aim for this anymore. Next up, we have defeat one elite boss. Most people at my level would have already finished this by now. Just saying a single map, killing elite monsters until an elite boss spawns. Kill the elite boss, get this mission done. Next up, normal Pink Bean. At my current level of funding, you'd probably want to have, well, somebody to help you out with this one. It is possible to solo it at least level 185 or above, but if you want to be really safe, just get somebody to help you out. But if you're going to solo it, then best of luck by all means. You need to finish the entire Temple of Time pre-quest that was shown in my 12th episode of the Funding God series, which was V. And the next up, we have obtain the Beginner Explorer title, obtain the Minor Forest Explorer title, and the One Who Touched the Sky title. So these are all exploration titles. These are easily found just through Google. And there's like, you know, a Maple Wiki, Strategy Wiki portion of it. You can just look at the map names on the world map in the game. So these should be some pretty easy missions to get done. Next up, we have Stan, Grindel, Alcaster, Stan, which is Chief Stan in Hendesis, Grindel, which is Grindel in Illinia, and Alcaster, which is Alcaster in Elnath, in the marketplace of the Elnath town. Next up, add 10 friends, and then next you have 30 fame. There are 2 quest lines, really relatively short, that you can get done to get 30 fame. I know one of them is the Orbis one, and I know GMS has some exclusive ones and whatnot. But I know the Orbis one is something else. Once again, this can be easily Googled. And then next up, we have level 10 Ambition. This can be from bosses. Level 10 Charm. This can also be from, you know, fighting Zakum. You get the Zakum helmet, equipping it, whatnot, doing that every day. And then next up, we have level 10 Diligence. Ways to increase your traits are Mr. Lee. I'm not really sure exactly how the Mr. Lee questline works to get it done. So I guess that's, you know, the one thing that I'm entirely not sure about and how it works. So that's probably the last thing that can be Googled. And then Ambition, that's easy. Just fight bosses. And Charm, Zakum helmets can do. Just doing that every day. Once again, all 3 of these can still be increased by Mr. Lee's, from what I've heard. Next part, accept the Chicken God. Go to an NPC, preferably the Potion Shop NPC in Ludrium, and buy 100 chickens. After that, you should have this mission done. Next up, we have the Pink Monster. You have to kill 100 pink teddies in Ludrium and 100 pink propellers in the Ludrium Eos Tower. Next, we have We Are Forever Warriors. You need to party up with every single warrior in the game, with the exception of Hayato, I believe. If Hayato was on it, then that must be something that GMS plugged in. This also includes Pink Bean, but then you need to be partying with them for at least 20 seconds before leaving the party. So this one you're definitely going to need help with a friend. If you need to, you could post on, like, you know, the official MapleStory forums or the subreddit. You might have somebody who's willing to help out. Next up, we have Strike Leica, which is killing the Silent Crusade version of Leica. So you need to do the Silent Crusade questline all the way to the end of Chapter 4. So you do Chapter 1, Chapter 2. After Chapter 2, there is a crossroad between doing Chapter 3 or the Arcarium pre-quest, just move over to chapter 3 because Arcarian prequests are not necessary. Finish chapter 3, finish chapter 4, then you're done. I believe the portal entry limit is 20, and you need exactly 20 portals to get this quest done. So it shouldn't be too bad. If it is not 20, if it's only 15, then you need about 2 days to complete it, and that's about it. And next up, we have Music Soothes the Soul. So you have to go to the music box in Illium and play any song of your choice, and you will get this mission done. And the last one, we have the Combo of Death, which is reaching 1,444 combo. And that's it. I do sincerely apologize about the abrupt end of the Pink Bean series on this channel. For me, at least, I just could not take it anymore. The Holy Pink Binity title for GMS that you get is relatively good. It gives 10 all stats, 5 attack, and 10% damage to bosses, and it's permanent. But I guess right now that doesn't really have to be too much of a priority, and I could just use something else on my Xenon. Well, that's gonna be it. Once again, I do sincerely apologize. Hopefully things will go better and smooth. This event won't come back until next year, so I'm going to be missing out on quite a bit. Next year might even have the whole Chaos Root Abyss title that pretty much gets achieved through doing Chaos Root Abyss, all 4 bosses every week for about 20 weeks. And that's almost as good, if not in some certain situations better than the Pink Bean title, but it's really close to it. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll catch you guys later on the next episode. Not really sure when that will be up, but for now, it's time for me to make some art content.